Hello, guys, and welcome to today's talk show. We are going to sit down on the couch here in my kitchen, and we're going to discuss about the Reformation in the mudbug. Reclamation. No pun intended, if there is one. I don't know. So I wanted to talk about the Reformation. We are here in the third chapter. This is where you learn alchemical reformation. I totally skipped this because this is like a branch that you don't really need to do if you want to get to the end to sentient life. So I thought, okay, whatever I can skip, I will skip. I'll just go straight to sentient life. Big mistake. I went to chapter 4. And here, when I went to gems, I realized that I had to go back and do, I don't remember if it was for gems or for something else here, but it forced me to go back and do alchemical reformation, this one. So, why is reformation so incredible? First of all, it's very difficult to figure it out. It took me like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. There's actually a stream of me available where I'm just staring at the recipes, okay? Trying to figure out everything. So it's really complicated because it has many stages. You need to get this to get that, you need to get that to get this, etc. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, unless you're writing down everything, it's very difficult to grasp, which is why I created this guide for duplicating diamonds with Reformation. So if you want, you can read the guide at mirabelinde.com. There's also a PDF if you want to download. I created this guide because I wanted to understand better the process and to have actually something written down how I can do this and what I need for this. So writing everything down helped me significantly. I started to understand much better what you need for this and how it works and what the logic is behind it. There's actually a whole logic behind things. For example, the logic is that you want to turn your gem into sulfur through liquefaction, and then you want to duplicate this sulfur to get more sulfur. When you use Reformation, the target is not destroyed, okay? But in order to duplicate this, you need to sacrifice something else. You need to give something to get this. And what do you give? You give here, for example, common gems. So lapis needs common gems. And how do we get common gems? You click here and you see that you get common gems by sacrificing 2 common metals. So you see, it's already a little bit complex, complicated. How do we get common metals? You get a metal and you take a crop and you put it inside the fermentation vat and you get common metals. So basically it's like iron, okay? You get iron, you make iron sulfur with crops, you get the common metals. Then you use the common metals to transform it to common gems, and then you use the common gems to duplicate your sulfur. This is how we do it with lapis, with redstone, with quartz, with amethyst. That's how I did it, if I'm remembering correct, every single one of them. So I did a lot of lapis, a lot of stacks. It's actually easier when you have to convert common metals because you can do this by creating them with sulfur inside the fermentation vat. You don't need the digestion vat for this, which is amazing because the digestion vat requires a lot of time. You need like 50 seconds for every conversion. So when it comes to redstone and lapis, and possibly also the other ones, then it's really easy to do this. So amethyst requires rare gems, not common gems, and you get rare gems through rare metals. For rare metals you need something like silver. Silver, you get rare metals, and then you convert them to rare gems, and then you can use your sulfur to duplicate the rare gems. So that also doesn't require digestion vat, even though it's about rare gems. Now lapis, which I've been doing all day today, requires common gems, very easy. Redstone requires common other minerals. I think I did this with coal. Common other minerals. Or common gems. No, wait. Yeah, I did coal, probably the digestion. Abundant other minerals. Well, somehow I did it. I don't remember now how. All the answers are inside here. This, whatever you call this, this interface. You can find everything here, whatever you need. So I'm now keeping here some original sulfurs that I can duplicate all the time, like lapis, quartz, diamond, redstone, osmium, amethyst. And here I have common metals, gems, minerals, rare metals, rare gems, so that I can duplicate them, and some precious metals and precious gems, some sulfurs here to be used. And here are the results, like 70 diamonds, 128 redstone, enough quartz. I think that this will be enough for, I don't know how many observers I need to make. A lot of lapis, some amethyst, a lot of lapis, because my idea is to go into the enchanting table and do a lot of enchants and figure out, especially Nature's Mend. I want to get, if it's possible, books with Nature's Mend, because I think that this is an incredible enchant. It allows you to heal your tool by shift, and it uses the aura cache. It's incredible. So that's everything I wanted to say about Reformation. It's extremely useful if you don't have any other way to get these metals and gems, if you haven't unlocked them in resource generation, if you haven't unlocked any of these, and you don't need to chase blaze rods all the time to get your redstone. So yeah, I really do recommend going into Reformation. It has a logic of its own. The more you practice it, the more you figure it out. It's really very interesting. So I hope I gave you an interesting message regarding Reformation, and that you use this to get your own gems. Bye. Goodbye.